What's up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am actually going to be doing a foundation and eyeshadow palette review for you guys, because there's two new products coming out that came out from the Balm Cosmetics, and I actually really like a lot of the Balm's products. I'm going to be doing a review, obviously I just said that, on the Nude Beach palette from the Balm, and also the Even Steven Whipped foundation. Of course, this is really, really tiny, but I'm also in the shade Lighter Than Light. So if you want to see what I think of both of these products and see how they went on and how they wear and all that other stuff, then keep on watching. I am primed and all ready to go. My brows are on, my face is all primed. So now let's go in with the foundation, obviously. So this is the Balm Even Steven Whipped foundation. Now if you can see this, it is super tiny. There is 0.45 fluid ounces in this product right now. A regular foundation would be 1.0 fluid ounces. So this one's definitely not even close to that. I got the shade Lighter Than Light, but I mean, honestly, it is a whipped foundation. So we'll definitely have to see. So you get this little bitty little jar. As you can see that I have the shade Lighter Than Light, and so I mean, they say that a little goes a long way with this foundation, so I guess it makes sense of being so small, and you know, you don't really have to use as much product. But thankfully it was only $22, so it wasn't hugely expensive, but it was closer to prestige. Now, before we get into the foundation, let me just read some claims about the product. With a light, airy, souffle-like texture, you got a foundation that's truly whipped. A perfect complexion is par for the course with this ultra pigmented formula. Just remember, a little goes a long way with Even Steven. Available in 8 long-lasting shades with a natural matte finish, Even Steven will have you teed up and ready to go in no time. Now that is kind of cute. Now let's go in with the actual application. So on this side, I'm actually going to do a brush. I'm just going to take a flat, like, synthetic brush, and on this side, I'm going to use my beauty blender. I want to see how it applies using these products. So I'm just going to go in a small amount and go on one side and then do the same thing on this side. So let's get started. So that claim was actually pretty correct. I only did like small little drops on my hand or my finger, and so far it is pretty good coverage. Now you can still see my redness a little bit, so I will be building it up and I'll tell you guys if it builds up really nicely or not. But I am going to go in with this side with a beauty blender, and then I'm just going to blend up my forehead and everything like that. So let me just do that really quickly before I apply a second layer. I have to say, so far I'm getting really medium coverage. I would have to say I probably should have got the shade Light instead of Lighter Than Light, but see, I'm pretty fair regularly, so I can always mix it, and I can always bronze up my face to make it look more chiseled and perfect and everything like that, and I can always use a darker powder if I want to set it with a powder. You know what I mean, guys. So I am going to think, so far, I would have to say the brush actually did a really good job at blending it out perfectly and seamlessly. I would have to say that in certain areas, it was a little weird to layer over top, like right here where my redness is. I don't know if that's like the driest part of my face, but most foundations will cling there. And so far this foundation is kind of clinging right there, where it is like breaking apart a little bit because the redness just peeks through so fucking bad. I'm really so irritated by my own skin sometimes. But so far this side looks pretty good. It is a little bit weird in certain areas. I will probably just, you know, go in with like a powder to kind of blend everything out. But this side right here, it's like almost gone. I don't know why, but that's really weird. But I am going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape today. I'm going to be using that to do my eyes, nose, you know, highlight, and then of course do some spot concealing right here and there. So let me just go in with that now. Okay, so now I am concealed, and I will have to say that when I put the concealer on, it kind of blended everything out, where like the patches that I was having that was like dry looking, the concealer just made it like a lot better. So I would have to say that this product definitely so far works very well with other products, so I'm really happy about that, because I didn't use like a whipped texture concealer or anything like that. I feel like maybe whipped on top of whipped concealer would be really weird. But let me finish up this face really quickly, and let me set it and everything like that, and I'll be right back. So now that we are zoomed in up close, the highlighter came on really nicely, but for some reason it wouldn't pick up pigment right here on both sides, so that's really weird. But, I mean, honestly, it still looks pretty good. If you look at my face, I hope that you don't see, like, any breaking apart or anything like that. But so far, the foundation's laying on nicely after I powdered and everything. So, it is time for eyes. I'm going to be using the Balm Nude Beach palette today. And I'll open it up and show you the amazing palette right here. So, we have all of these 6 beautiful people on here. We are going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Brilliant, to set the eye first. To carve out my crease, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Bright. And then after that, I'm going to go in with Bodylicious. Yeah, Bodylicious. For the lid, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Breathtaking. To add a little bit of light to my eye, I'm going to go in right here and right here with this shade right here, which is called Buff. And then for my highlight, I'm actually going to use the shade right here, which is called Babe. Now for the smoking out on my under lash line, I'm going to go in with Bodylicious and a little bit of Bootylicious. Because I wanted my soft halo eye to match, I'm going to go back in with Buff right here, just for the little, this little area right here. So the eyes are almost done. I'm just going to go put on some mascara and some lashes, and I'll be right back to put on a lip. Now that the eyes are completely done and ready to go with this soft halo eye effect, I'm going to go in with a liquid lip, and now obviously a liquid lip because I love those the most. I'm going to go in with Meet Matte Hues in the shade Honest. So it's like an orangey color that's going to really complement this eye really well. So let's get started. So that is the final look using the liquid lipstick and everything like that. So now I am going to go in with some final thoughts and some reviews for you guys. So far from first impression of this foundation, it's nice and it goes on very smooth, but setting it with the powder is the only way that it did not start to cake up and crease on my face. And I personally would have to say that I'm not a huge fan of the way it kind of cracked up, if that makes sense. That it cracked up when the powder kind of went on. It does look really nice. It does make my face look really airbrushed and flawless. It does feel soft to the touch. Of course, I did powder set it, but still, it does look pretty good. It's $22 for their foundation. Do I feel like it's worth it? Yeah, if I feel like you would like it a lot more if you weren't as dry as I am. I have dry spots on my face where it's just the most dry, and that's really where my downfall is. Right here and right here and right here are my worst spots on my face. Everywhere else is perfectly fine. I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. It's a Nude Beach palette. Now, obviously, it's another warm tone palette because you know why? This summer is all about warm tones and I'm obsessed with it. I've been obsessed with the warm tones for a while now. So personally, I'm sorry, but I don't care what you guys think because the warm tones are my favorite kind of shadows to do. So I will continue to wear them until the day I fucking die. So this is the palette on the inside. Now I think it's really cute how they have like the 6 people and they have 2 shades for each person. I just find that really cute. I love the Balm's packaging. I'm not a huge fan of this brush. It's honestly really bad. I'm not a huge fan of it. Let's get it out of there for right now. I really think that the shades are actually really cute too, because they have a Nude palette and they have the Nude Dude palette. So this is the 3rd installment in that kind of collection, this time with girls and boys in it intertwined. I just think that's really adorable. But so far, the metallics are actually shooketh me like crazy. Like, I was not expecting them to be so pigmented and so really nice and amazingly blendable. Now, I will have to say, there really wasn't a whole lot of fallout, except for Bodylicious. That one had a little bit more fallout, but some of them had fallout. But anyways, the mattes had a little bit of fallout, but the metallics were actually very pigmented and smooth and went on really creamy. I think the colors are actually really gorgeous and the packaging is on point and so cute. This one retails for $36, so I feel like out of all the shades, out of all the palettes from the Balm that I've seen, I have the Nude Dude palette and then I have this one now. I'd have to say this one's a lot better than the Nude Dude in my personal opinion. I feel like the pigmentation is much better. I feel like it blends better. I feel like it just goes on better. I feel like there's warm tones. There's like nice metallics. There's a nice shimmer shades in here. And I personally think that the deeper shades right around here, all of these 3 right here, are personally my favorites. So I definitely will be playing with this one a lot more and doing more looks with it. But first impression of it, you guys gotta go pick this up. This is actually a cute little palette. I really think it's so cute. It's so compact and really nice. I feel like it's good for travel if you guys want to travel with it. I just really like this palette so far. If you have the Naked Heat palette or if you have the Morphe 35O palette, I guarantee you probably can skip this palette. But I love buying palettes for the different formulas. I don't really care if there's a dupe palette out there. I don't care if there's one that's similar. I don't care about any of that. I care about trying the formula. I care about the pigmentation of each different brand. I want to be able to kind of talk about all these different brands even if the shadows are similar. So what can you do? Anyways, so that's my final thoughts on the first impression of the products. At the end of this video, I'm going to take my makeup off because I would like to be lazy and relaxed and just not have to wear a foundation right now or any makeup in general. I still have to edit some other videos. I'm going to go do that. And I will see you guys soon. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the near future. Have a good day.